Hello and welcome to this rendition of Take the Fear Out of the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And me, Jason Bangers, and today we represent for the Yamaha MR10.
Yeah!
We've got gremlins in the works today, guys. Hopefully this time we will get it right. And here we are, MR10. This is an original old Yamaha drum machine from when, Simon? When?
These were around 1984.
Woo!
Part of Yamaha's producer series. They did the drum machine here, amplifiers, speakers, multi-tracks, if you remember them, the little cassette ones. All part of that series.
Does that make it about 36 years old or something like that?
It does, yeah.
Wow.
It's older than us, isn't it?
Not quite. Not quite. So this is very reminiscent to me of a built-in keyboard rhythm section thing. You know, you get them two-tier keyboards and they've got like a built-in sort of drum machine with a Tango and the Waltz and the quick step and whatnot and the march. This reminds me very much of that, but it isn't, is it? It's not what that's about, but it could have been. It might have been pushed towards that market for those who didn't have them in their keyboards.
Yeah, if you got an electronic organ with no rhythm section, this would be ideal.
Yeah.
Or I suppose, as it's part of this producer series, say if you had a cassette multi-track, you could put your drums down with this and then put your guitar, bass, vocals on, something like that.
Yeah, not very high-tech sounding wise. You get the idea, but you know how authentic sounding is that? How great would it sound if you do a modern song? I mean, like Phil Collins did in the air tonight with something like that in the background, didn't he?
Yeah.
There's a lot of woe and what's her name about what he actually did use. Was it an 808? Was it a this? Was it a that? It could have been anything, couldn't it?
Depends how he felt at the time, wasn't it?
Could have been a combination of several. So, talk us through this thing.
Well, what you've got here, as you say, it's a bit of a hybrid because obviously Jay's just showed you can play it on the pads, all the sounds, and then you can also plug in a pedal to trigger the bass drum sound, so you can do your bass drum with your foot and then play the rest of your sounds with your fingers, which is quite novel. And then you've got, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sounds, and you can switch it and then get another 6, so you've got 12 different rhythms altogether. Which is good.
Nicely demonstrated by my shadow of my finger right across there, you see. On the close-up on the 7D, follow the shadow.
So, Tubes, do you want us to press the button and give you a very quick glimpse into the past?
Of course I do. Let's just. Do you want to? You do
no,
it.
You press the
I've
button.
already done it.
Oh,
you do it, dude.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Fancy a dance?
Yes.
Is that a tango?
Let's. Now, we'll give you some nice clean portions here, so feel free to sample them if you want to, okay? They should be nice and clean and good usable audio there, so you can loop them if you want them. All I can say is you can't beat a good, authentic, real, genuine analogue sound. This thing's got some features on it, and another thing Si was telling me that you can do with this, believe it or not, is you can actually put a pedal in this.
Yeah, you can put a pedal just to trigger the drum machine.
Bass drum.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go boom, 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 and you can go, so you could be doing this with your foot. And do all that stuff with your hands if you wanted to. So it's a real good hybrid of a venture there. I mean, you've got your built-in sounds. You can, if you hit start, can you play along?
I think so, yeah.
It's a lovely, beautiful grey and black. It's an awesome thing. It's in really good condition. I'm sure, yeah, there's dust on there, as this camera's going to pick up.
We'll talk about price as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, who knows what they were originally, but I should imagine they're quite expensive now on the eBay second-hand side.
Reasonable bargain, I suppose. If you compare it to the Boss DR55 we were talking about, they're about 200 to 250. But this one, I was looking today, 70 to 100 pounds, depending on whether you got the box. So if you want a vintage drum machine,
stuff the box.
Yeah, who's got the box? I haven't got the box.
What is it with people in boxes, for damn well sake? They buy these toy cars and they want the box more than they do the car. With us musicians, we actually want the piece, don't we, so that we can use it.
You know the most important thing?
The box.
No. Don't leave the batteries in.
Oh no, never do that with any of this kind of equipment. Don't leave batteries in. They will leak and they will ruin it. They will leak into the board. They will knacker everything. It's just there it is, a piece of history. What more can we say apart from we hope you enjoy it? We've got several old things like this to show you, and we will show you. Simple as that, because we can.
Yeah, and if you've got any requests, we've more than likely got one. We will do the Revox, we haven't forgotten about that.
It's all coming up.
Yeah.
And the BVH.
Oh, the BVH of joy, yes. Lovely, lovely.
So I think there's there's probably loads of intuitive videos about these on YouTube, but we don't like to be too intuitive, if that's the correct word.
Yeah, we just want to give you a flavour of...
Just like to show it to you.
If you're thinking about one and you fancy getting one, they're not too expensive, go for it.
There are individual mixers here. You've got individual mixers for bass drum and cymbals, so you're on the fly, you can tune your toms, I think. I don't know if it tunes your bass drum, not sure. But you can tune your bass drum... Sorry, you can mix your bass drum and your cymbal with two little pots here, which is quite unusual for an old drum machine. The tuner, I guess, is probably for these. Don't know if it's working because we can't hear it. So that'd be interesting for us to see when we play it.
Yeah,
back.
I just heard it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's for tuning the toms.
It's for the toms, right.
Yeah.
So you can tune your toms and you can mix your bass drum and your cymbals.
Happy days.
Different.
Lovely. So from this exciting drum machine episode, it's goodbye from me, Mr. Chumbly Warner.
Goodbye from me, Jason Bangers. We'll see you soon with something different and exciting. Ciao for now.
See ya.